Hey there everyone, and welcome to this month's Vegetarian March menu. Hopefully you've got your box. I'm going to show you how to cook up the 3 dishes, so let's get that unpacked and then let's get cooking. So here we have the vegetarian seasonal set menu starter. We've got a leek and potato soup, and that's going to come with these potato and leek croquettes, some saffron potatoes with some baby leeks, and then some leek oil as well. So to start with, we're going to put our croquettes, just take them out of the container or leave them in the container and bake them for about 8 to 10 minutes. Then with these ones, we're going to leave the lid on loosely and put them in the oven for 8 minutes as well. So I'm going to put both of those in the oven, and then we'll be back to plate this one up. So the croquettes and then the leek and potato have been in the oven for about 8 minutes. So I'm just going to put those there. We'll take the lid off this container here, and we're ready to start plating. So to start with, we're going to get our leek and potatoes here, which have just warmed up now. We're going to put them in the bottom of our heated serving bowl, and we're just going to spread them out around the bottom of the bowl. So we'll give them a little mix up. We're going to put those around the bottom, like so. And once we've got those in there, we're going to get our soup that's just been warming up slowly. You just want to be careful with the soup, because if it's on a high heat, where it's potato, it could potentially burn and catch, which we don't want. So this has just been heating up now on a really low heat. We're just going to pour that around the potato and leeks itself. So we'll just pour that in, like so. Then we'll get our croquettes and we'll place them around the dish. Then we've just got our hot water here for the creme fraiche. We're just going to get a spoon, warm that up slightly, and then just get a nice quenelle of it to sit in the centre of our soup. And then finally, our leek oil. If there is any leek oil off, our tip is it will last in the fridge for up to a week, so it'll be nice with any other soups you have. And then we just carefully pour that around, like so. And then there we have our starter of the leek and potato soup with potato and leek croquettes and creme fraiche. So here we have the vegetarian main course. We've got the exotic mushroom risotto with a sauce vierge, soft herbs, some grilled king oyster mushrooms, and the Parmesan lace as well. So in here I've already got my risotto rice and cooking liquor. So I'm just going to put that on the stove, bring it to the simmer, and then cook it for 4 to 5 minutes till it's the consistency I'm after. I'm going to put the king oyster mushrooms into the oven for 4 to 5 minutes, and we'll be back to show you how to plate this one up. So the king oyster mushrooms have been in for 4 to 5 minutes. And the risotto's been cooking, and it's now at the consistency we're after. So to start with, we're going to get a nice big spoon. We're going to start spooning it into our heated serving bowl. So in there you've got the rice, and then we've added the liquor, which has some creme fraiche in there, a little bit of Parmesan, and then some more of the exotic mushrooms. Just going to spoon that in, making a circle as we go. Okay, then next up, we're going to get our king oyster mushrooms. We've got one nice big one in there for you, and we've got another one that's just been sliced down. We're going to arrange those around, like so. And we've got our sauce vierge. It's just been lightly warmed. We don't want this boiling away. So in there we've got some shallot rings, just been sweated down, then deglazed with some vinegar, and then a little bit of white wine as well, and then just some rapeseed oil and seasoning to finish that off. Just get a bit of the rapeseed, just spoon it round. Then we can go on with our soft herbs. So we've got some tarragon in here, some dill, some chives. Just dot that over it, like so. And then finally we've got the Parmesan lace that's been heated up and just allowed to crisp back up again, that we're going to finish it off with. So you can just fit that in there to get a little bit of height to the dish. And the final bit just over here. And then there we have our exotic mushroom risotto with sauce vierge and king oyster mushrooms. So this dessert is the stemmed ginger and forced Yorkshire rhubarb pavlova. So we've got our meringue shell there, it's just flavoured with a little bit of ginger, our rhubarb carpaccio, our poached rhubarb, the Sauternes jus, and then our creme diplomat. So to plate this one up, we've got a serving plate here. The carpaccio, we're just going to remove one side of the paper, and we're going to carefully just flip that over and put it to one side of our plate, and then remove it, leaving the carpaccio there. Next up, we're going to fill the shell. So what you can get a little teacup, or you can just flip it over in the container it comes with, just to help it stand up. And we can cut open our piping bag of the stem ginger diplomat, and then we can just fill that right up, like so. And then we're just going to invert that, and then put it onto our plate. So left up, we've got the poached rhubarb. So I'm just going to cut that out and put it onto a tray here. And in there, we've got some lemon thyme and some poached stem ginger with it as well. So we'll just get all of that out. And then we're just going to arrange that around on the plate. So put the rhubarb around first. Like so. And then we can go on with a bit of our ginger. We can put some on the meringue itself. And then we've got some lemon thyme in there as well, just to get on. Like so. And finally one more piece of ginger there. And then we've got our Sauternes jus here, so some of the Yorkshire poaching liquid that we've reduced down and added a touch of Sauternes right at the end. So just going to pour that into a pan. We're just going to get a spoon. We're just going to drip some of it around, just for a bit of extra rhubarb sweetness to finish it off. And then there we have our forced Yorkshire rhubarb and stem ginger pavlova. Enjoy.